news segment time. The news.
Because then you did line it up with cardboard. Because essentially you could have done that with the vent, too.
Yes, Anyways, in the news, Blue Origin loses lunar lander's lawsuit. NASA says SpaceX will resume ASAP. So remember this? I mentioned it a few months ago now. What, Blue Origin suing NASA?
Yeah.
Well, they lost.
Oh.
The judges were like, screw off. And NASA has resumed, so SpaceX has resumed. And this was, so here's Jeff Bezos' response. He actually tweeted about it. Not the decision we won, but we respect the court's judgment in which full success for NASA and SpaceX on the contract. Scroll down, Elon Musk, you have been judged.
Well, this is the whole thing that finally came down about how Jeff was pissed at Elon or whatever. And
yeah.
It finally ended in Elon's favor.
Yeah. Well, he poked the richest man in the world.
So Elon won.
Yeah.
The bid war.
Yeah. Which is good. Saves the taxpayers money, but Congress still is forcing NASA to, I don't know.
What?
Congress. I read an article about Congress going to.
Hey, how did they already get there though?
It's a digital rendering.
Obviously, it's a real picture though.
All right, it is not. Shut up.
Somebody had to have stood there with a camera to take the. I mean, sure, the rocket ship could be photoshopped in. Anyone could Photoshop a rocket ship. I could Photoshop myself on the moon.
You could Photoshop the moon.
Yeah, but someone had to be standing there.
Well, he didn't.
No. How'd they get that perspective? A lunar module?
No. They just made it.
A computer-generated moon?
No, it's just an artist rendering.
So an artist. So it's an artist-generated image of the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping that was a real, like, what it actually looked like from the surface.
No, have you noticed how smooth it is?
No, I've never been to the moon, if that's what you're going to ask.
No, it wasn't. No, but I was going to say, notice how smooth it is.
Yeah, it also comes like a sharp drop-off.
Well, I mean, the moon does do that at craters.
Well, like, it looks to me like the moon is like, say like this quarter. It's flat and then just...
Oh, well, okay, listen here, bud. The camera isn't that high up. You can't see it curve away.
I want to see the curve of the moon. Oh, so is that what the Earth would look like without an atmosphere? It looked like just a drop-off?
Well,
like, that legit looks like a drop-off!
That's how it looks out here.
I don't feel like it looks like a drop-off. Because, see, we have a sky that comes down, so it feels like a dome. Like a snow globe.
I don't know.
Because, see, otherwise, without the sky, it doesn't feel like you're in a dome. So it doesn't feel like you're trapped. This just feels like you're on top of the moon, and all of a sudden, oh, damn, I'm at the edge of the moon.
I think you're overthinking this.
I've reached Hell's Point, and I'm about to just fall off.
I think you're overthinking it. I mean, you could theoretically just jump off the moon.
What is the escape velocity of the moon? I don't know if you can.
Okay, no, I'm not saying that you can, like a human can jump, but with some assistance, you could.
Yeah, let me stand on your shoulders, and you launch me up.
Yeah, 1.6 meters per second squared. That ain't much.
Wait, what? It should be a escape velocity. 2.38 kilometers per second. Kilometers per second to... What do you want?
Miles per hour. We're Americans here. Come on. Eagles per cheeseburger.
I want kilometers. There we go.
Just do the math.
I'm not doing math. What was it? 2.38? Yeah.
Could just put 2,380, but whatever.
But that'd be kilometers per sec. That'd be meters per second.
It's 5,323 miles per hour.
Yeah, can you jump that fast?
Yes.
No.
You clearly haven't seen me when I take off my ankle weights.
That's a lot. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's faster than... I feel like that's not right. I feels faster than it should be.
No, that's right. Because if I type this in, right? 11.2. This is how fast the ISS is moving. 25,000 miles an hour.
Is it really moving 25,000?
That's about right.
Either way, back to...
Actually, that's escape. It's actually slower because it's orbital velocity.
See, yeah, we're not
It's
trying
more
to...
like 2,000.
I'm not trying... I'm just wanting to get into orbit around the moon, which doesn't take much.
Well, no, you said you could jump off. When I think of jump off, I mean I want to leave. You know, hyperbolic orbit.
It was a joke.
So, yeah, can you push me off the moon at... What did we say?
Like I said, you haven't seen me without my ankle weights.
5,000 miles an hour, bud?
The power of Chad. We'll get Will. We'll get Will to throw you off the moon. What? No.
No!
Once we turn Will into a Chad, we can do anything.
Yeah?
We will be unstoppable.
You think so?
Yes. Unfortunately, the man's going to become a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Only if we could send him to business.
Needs to read... I still need to read that book.
Yeah.
Do the work.
That's not even business school. It's entrepreneurship school. Completely different.
And what is he going to learn at business school? How to obey orders? Oh, no, that's military school.
A little bit of both.
What is he going to learn at business school?
I have no idea what people that would get business degrees actually learn. I really have no idea.
I have a friend who's getting a business degree. Actually, I have a friend who graduated. He's a year older than me who graduated with a business degree.
What does he do?
He works for Huddle.
Sounds about right. But what do you do? What do you study with a business degree?
Businesses. You study money, sales. Sounds a lot like economics.
See, I've always wondered that. I'm like, isn't business just economics, or is there a difference here? What else am I studying?
Well, let's look at define business.
Define a place of work. I swear to God, this is place of work. I'm gonna lose my mind.
A person, not work. I meant occupation.
Are you mother of God? Mother of God! I was right. Mother of God! Gosh darn it!
It's not work. They use occupation instead.
Why am I cursed with knowledge?
A person's occupation.
Business. It's just occupation. So again, what do they do? I have no idea.
They engage in commerce.
Wow.
They engage in commerce.
No wonder everyone literally just takes a big fat dookie on the business college. When the definition of your major is this. Here. That's business. Let's define, all right? Let's economics here.
Oh, wait. I'm going to guess. The study of how people and ideas are traded.
A branch of knowledge concentrated in the production, consumption, and transfer of wealth. Well, that isn't.
Wait, weren't you telling me it was like the study of
a
how...
region or group, regardless of material prosperity. Anyways, what were you... What? Oh, yeah, so economics is a study of scarcity and how people deal with said scarcity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this cut off? Is it cutting off?
No.
Oh, what's the green?
Remember, that's telling me how many pixels.
Oh, so it's not like where you're...
No, you can't see it.
Oh. I thought this was like, this is what the viewers see.
No, they don't see anything. Here, this is what the viewers see. There.
Oh.
Oh, I may have accidentally bumped that.
What did you do?
I bumped it. Good enough. Whatever. It's gonna bother me, but whatever. Point is,
we wanted to find business, but like in a more monetary sense. Maybe we need to go to Wikipedia.
Investopedia. That'll work.
A business is an organization enterprising entities engaged in commercial, industrial, and professional activities.
You know what that sound is? Do you hear right now?
What?
Boredom.
They just run an industry. Walmart, a well-known example.
Wow, really? I would never have guessed that Walmart was a business.
Wait, it's a business?
Everything's a business.
Everything's except Dr. Sheepink. Are we a business?
Sure are. We sell laughs.
Are we recognized by the International Business of America?
What? No.
Isn't there like
it's a philosophical discussion?
Isn't there some like UN equivalent thing? Like the UN recognizes what is the country. Isn't there some like thing that recognizes? Okay, you are a business.
You mean the IRS?
Oh yeah, IRS. Yes. Are you recognized by the IRS?
No, I don't feel like paying. Well, no, because you have to report 0 profits every year, and I don't feel like trying to explain to an accountant how I'm just wanting to.
How you are clearly in the negative.
How I'm just trying to not pay taxes, sales tax, I should say.
You are as far into the negatives of profit as you can get. How much money have you put in? About every single dollar of every single thing that any sort of correlation with YouTube at all.
We did this.
So you are thousands and thousands of dollars that you have spent.
Yep.
And YouTube hasn't given you a cent. So clearly, we can report 0.
Oh, we can report negative. The issue, actually, there's enough debt collected here that we could literally avoid taxes for probably a few years. But the point is, I don't feel like getting an audit in several years and then realizing we never got approved for LLC and then we have to go to court.
What is LLC?
Limited liability company. Or a sole proprietorship. We never talked to a lawyer and got that set up. Never paid for a business license.
So there is a thing that hands out business license that recognizes it.
It's called the IRS.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, I was told not to talk about work, but here I'm going to talk about work. So when businesses come to open accounts, you know how people have a social security number?
Are you allowed to talk about this?
Yes, because this is technically, if you want to open an account at any bank, you should know this. If you're opening a business account. So people have social security numbers, correct?
Yeah.
Businesses have social security numbers.
Okay.
And you have to bring in like your articles of incorporation. You have to bring a lot of stuff in if you're going to open a business account.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's with my bank. I don't know. Every bank's different. Ask. Anyways, the point is that you would need to get this IEN number or something, whatever. ESIN, whatever. It's a number that the government gives you. And
ESPN.
No. No, but anyways, it's your social security number as a company so you can be taxed. That's all that is. So technically, yes, the IRS is still the place you would go to tell them that you are incorporated and making money. The next thing is the state, because the state's going to want to know, oh, are you incorporated or not? Are you a business? So in that case, then that the law knows who the hell to sue if something goes wrong. So like if you punch somebody and it's like, I'm on the clock, well, the business becomes responsible, and well, yeah. The problem with starting a business is you'd have to get insurance, even though we don't.
Wait, what is the name of the license? The ES.
I don't know. It's a number.
Oh.
It's a tax number you get when you get your articles of incorporation. Listen, just recording this as a business on the IRS, super easy. You just tell your accountant, hey, let's do this, and he'll do it, or she. The problem is, when an audit comes, because you're not paying taxes, because everything you're doing is literally going negative, when the audit comes, the state's going to find out, oh, you never filed for articles of incorporation. You never did this, and a whole list of things. And you will go to prison. Or end up paying thousands of dollars in taxes and fines and fees and licensing agreements that are required as a business.
I see.
The insurance payments that are required as a business. Because there's a whole types of insurance that you need to get as a business.
Yeah.
Listen, starting a business is sure. Yeah, it seems easy, seems glamorous. That's what the book that I want you to read wants you to show. But well, actually, no, it tells you it's hard. Yeah, it tells you it's hard. But the point is, there's more stuff to than just like, I'm gonna sell some cow titty juice and everything goes fine. Everything's fine. No.
Yeah, yes. When I set up my lemonade stand, do I need articles of...
Oh, don't even. Oh, do you want to sell food? Just don't even try, my guy.
Wait, what'd you call articles of...
Incorporation.
So, can I go to some little 5-year-old in like a business suit and say, yeah, can I see your articles of incorporation before you sell any more lemonade?
I mean, have you seen the articles of little kids getting arrested because they were selling lemonade without a permit?
Wait, but you can do it on your own lawn though, right?
No.
Why?
The minute I sell food to anybody without a food handler's permit, without a food vending permit, you're going to prison. Or you're paying loads amounts of fines. Because as far as the government's concerned, that's freaking meth. Or that's heroin with needles. Or that's AIDS in that lemonade. Or botulism. They don't know. They don't care.
So then how come lemonades are still around? Do parents just not care?
What bastard of a cop is gonna tell a little kid, yeah, hey kid, you're handing out anthrax.
You're under arrest.
As far as the state's concerned, you're handing out anthrax. No one's gonna say that. No one does that. Yeah, people have hearts.
I want to see the mayor freaking take some 5-year-old to jail.
Listen, all right?
If the mayor took a 5-year-old to jail because he didn't have a food handler.
She doesn't care. She has no reason to do this.
No, but if a mayor did that...
well, the mayor's not the mayor's job. It's the police job.
Well, the mayor was just walking around downtown like, oh, what a peaceful day. Do you have a food handler permit?
Yeah, you ain't getting reelected. That mayor is not getting reelected.
Why? Because he didn't kiss the baby on the forehead?
She, instead of kissing the baby, threw the baby in prison.
Yes.
That's the exact opposite of what they want to have. It's like walking around in Venice. Do you know the Parks and Recreation one where like the people from Venezuela visit?
No.
Oh, well. Anyways, there's a Parks and Recreation video where episode where these people from Venezuela visit because like they're the sister city of the town or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, and it's like undercooked fish, straight to jail. Overcooked fish, straight to jail. Undercooked, overcooked. Play music too loud, straight to jail.
Play music too soft, go to jail.
Straight to jail. Walk on the wrong side of the street, straight to jail. And it's just this list of stupid things.
Walk on the right side of the street,
straight
you'll
to
be
jail.
watched.
You'll be watched.
You'll be watched.
Anyways, it's just like all these ludicrous things, and these people just get sent to prison. I mean, which is it's funny that like in other countries it's like, oh, we have all like so like the U.S. has the most freedoms in theory, and other countries, you know, they're always talking about people being thrown in prison, and then you look at the prison numbers and you wonder like, how does the freest country in the world have the most people in prison?
Incarcerated citizens? Then you begin to realize there's another problem here. Isn't it something like 1% of the population is incarcerated? I thought something like 1 in 100 people.
I think it's like 2% of people have been. There's 2% of the U.S. population. U.S. jail population. U.S. jail population. 2.3. Yep, it's about 1. About 1%.
That's what I thought.
Well, it's more like 0.6%, but anyways.
230 million?
It's actually literally, that's literally 0.666%. Yep, it's literally 0.66%. I love that I know the U.S. population statistics. So anytime I see this, my brain just goes, boop, there's the percentage. Everybody's like, how do you know?
Sad.
Yeah, in 2008, we had 24.7% of the world's prisons, people in prison. All in all.
A quarter of the world.
See, that's the thing, though. See, in other countries, they just get killed. They're executed.
Yeah.
The thing is, okay,
Many times you get it wrong.
Let me just put this out here. Yes, there are a lot of people in the U.S. prisons that should not be in prison. All right, they were falsely accused. In other countries, however, these are people that literally just said, "I don't like the guy in power," and now they're in jail.
Yeah.
Or dead.
Yeah. So now everyone likes the guy
instead
in power.
here in the U.S., it's like, "Oh, you're black, jail."
It's like a business way of, well, I guess you could call it brainwashing, but it's like the business way of, what's the word?
Indoctrinating?
Business Darwinism. Yeah, because those who don't like you don't survive.
Unfortunately, when it comes to people going to prison, these people often have lots of kids anyways.
So either you like
because
him...
they don't. So here's the issue with society at its moment. Poor people continue to have lots of kids because they're poor. Okay. Some poor people are poor because of social issues. Some people are poor because they're just bad with money. That's why they're poor. Well, people who are naturally bad with money are naturally just bad with responsibilities in general. It's also why some people are in prison. Some people. A lot of people are falsely accused. The point is, we just gotta say some. Can't say most, can't say any specific statistics. Some. And these people end up having lots of kids. And then these kids, well, they, without a strong role model, because the role model is also irresponsible, end up being irresponsible, and they end up having more kids and lots of other kids. In high up society, somehow, somewhere, someone said, you know what, having kids is stupid. Continue on the human race and, the intelligent genes is a bad idea. Let's not have kids. Let's have a dog.
Yeah. You
basically... Boss baby.
You basically just summarized the movie Idiocracy.
Well, yeah, it's...
Have you seen that movie?
Unfortunately, this is
all the stupid people had kids, and all the smart people were like, let's wait. And then they waited so long that they couldn't have kids.
That's what's happening.
And so then naturally, the IQ generally dipped so low to the point that society was basically functionless without an AI supercomputer overlord controlling everybody.
And that's a comedy?
I mean, the movie didn't really talk about that aspect, but essentially...
This is a comedy?
Oh, it's hilarious.
So how is this a comedy? This is literally where society's headed.
That's why
Developed countries' IQs are literally going down.
I was laughing at how much this movie is relating to a documentary.
The literally developed countries' IQs are dropping.
The movie literally felt like a documentary, and I found it hysterical.
Luckily, the world's saviors, oh my god, I can't believe the saviors, are China. Well,
they're teaching their people well. They don't give them internet.
Well, because at least...
So they use books.
Because at least in Asia, they value education. Yeah. And somehow here, I don't know what happened.
What do we value?
I don't know if we value education at all. Yeah.
Money.
That's about
We value money and dances.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Which was an American thing, now owned by China, so they can control us.
Yeah.
Oh, conspiracies.
All people value is money and dancing.
They value just money, really. Well,
just money. They dance for money now.
Yeah.
So they value money.
Anyways, yeah. So, wow, Idiocracy. What do you know? They actually are predicting, at least where the U.S.
They're predicting a clown world, and it's unfortunate that's where the world is headed, but it's...
I mean, one of the smartest people in history, Isaac Newton, virgin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let me tell you my list.
Einstein.
No, Einstein was not a virgin. He had 2 kids.
Oh, he did have children.
He did have kids.
What happened to them?
I don't know. One of them died, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure. I think he fell on a train or something. Or either that or there's some train story. His kid got saved from a train. He had 2 kids. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, okay. Well, also, Stephen Hawking had no kids.
But I don't know if he was a virgin.
No, he wasn't. Have you seen the movie Theory of Everything?
Yeah, he was not a virgin.
No.
Where is my...
I'm not saying they're virgins. I'm just saying they're not having kids. Smart people are just not having kids. And it's a problem.
I did have a list.
Stupid people continue to have kids. Therefore, the genes stay in the pool and everything else too. Am I suggesting that we breed people? No. That's a terrible idea. There are a lot of people in history that tried that. It's a bad idea. Depending on who you ask. Anyways, please talk before I talk myself into something I regret.
Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. Isaac Newton, Henry Cavendish, Nikola Tesla.
He was a virgin?
Yep. Herbert Spencer.
I don't know who Herbert Spencer is.
And the famous German guy.
Oh, that famous German guy.
I'm sure. I think we mentioned his name earlier.
We did mention his name earlier.
Somehow, and he came up again. Yeah, that guy. He was
How he came up again.
He comes up in every podcast. Yeah, he was a virgin.
Well, yeah, he was afraid of women. What a poser. That's right, kids. That German guy. Well, that sounds like a sitcom. Anyways, moving forward. So yeah, the world. Well, at least this part of the world, anyways, the United States, is headed for disaster. Oh yeah, Grandma invited me to Thanksgiving. Now we've broached the natural flow of conversation. But before we move on to the next segment,
Let's talk about trains.
Let's just sum this up here, shall we?
The world's coming to an end.
Well, China's going to save us all somehow, and at the same time, and then, well, as democracy tries to destroy China because they are the opposite of America, and America's increasingly filled with dumber and dumber people, we will realize that, well, we will just destroy ourselves in the process.
Yep. Might as well join one of the underground societies that are practically inevitable of destruction.
I think I'm gonna